Nippon Ham Fighters manager Tsuyoshi Shinjo, the eccentric showman who once defined the term player-manager, has abruptly ended his 3-year project of nurturing baseball, with a cold, calculated declaration that it's not the year to raise players. Non-performing players will spend the year on the bench. Shinjo has raised the jettisoning the fluffy rhetoric of experience and potential. Yet the team he fears most isn't the reigning champions or the powerful perennial contenders. It is the Chiba Lotte Marines, a team the Fighters handily beat in head-to-head matchups last year, a team that finished deep in the standings. Why is this baseball maverick, now focused purely on cold hard statistics and a meticulously planned core of fixed 3-4-5 hitters, genuinely terrified of an opponent he dominated just last season?
The answer lies not in their current statistics, but in a philosophy of chaos and aggression inherited from a ghost of baseball past. Welcome to 609 True News, where we break down the complex mind games that truly define professional baseball. If you're here, you understand that sometimes the lowest seed holds the highest terror. Let's dive deep into why Subro's Lotte is the nightmare Shinjo can't wake up from. Shinjo's shift is total.
Visiting the spring camp, he didn't talk about spirit or fun, he talked about granular, winning baseball, stating, "Our heavy-hitting power is already top class, but we can't rely solely on that." He has completely pivoted to what analysts are calling maximum probability baseball, demanding his team master techniques like turning a no-out third base situation into a guaranteed run, focusing on sacrifice flies and intelligent base running to manufacture runs in fine-tuned, low-scoring games. This is Shinjo, the sophisticated tactician, abandoning the flash for the flawless win ratio. He's preparing a siege machine aimed at 96 victories. But the moment Lotte announced Subro as their new manager, replacing Masato Yoshi, Shinjo's radar flashed red. The numbers, as any casual fan might point out, offer little reason for alarm. Lotte finished near the bottom, and the Fighters held a decisive edge in their series. Yet Shinjo dismissed the data entirely.
"Those numbers mean nothing now," he cautioned. The reason for his genuine anxiety is philosophical, tied directly to the legacy of Bobby Valentine, the legendary manager who coached both Shinjo himself during his playing days and mentored Subro, who was Valentine's trusted on-field general during Lotte's 2005 Japan Series victory.
Shinjo is haunted by the potential resurrection of Bobby baseball, a style defined by aggressive base running, unconventional strategy, and disruptive unpredictability, a style that weaponizes the small ball to steal momentum, often described as death by 1,000 cuts. Shinjo knows this counter-style is the perfect kryptonite for his newly structured, results-oriented fighters. He himself articulated the threat, noting, "Subro has internalized Bobby's game management."
With Nishioka as the base running coach, their entire base-stealing philosophy will change. This is not polite commentary. This is the recognition of a clear and present danger. An anonymous Pacific League scout echoed this fear, telling us, Shinjo is afraid of the unreadable. A team whose playbook is based on momentum-killing chaos is the most difficult opponent for a team built on meticulous planning. Bobby ball, when it clicks, doesn't just win games, it breaks the opponent's will.
Many critics are quick to dismiss this, arguing that the Marines simply lack the raw talent to execute such a high-risk, high-reward strategy. They claim, tricky baseball is only effective if you have high-caliber athletes who can perfectly execute the steal or the sacrifice, and Lotte doesn't have the power hitters or the depth to pull it off consistently. This counterargument misses the essential point. Shinjo isn't fearing Lotte's home run count, he's fearing their mindset.
Subro, unlike previous Lotte managers, has brought an intensity to their off-season training that hasn't been seen since the Valentine era. We've seen reports of an almost doubling of running drills and a renewed focus on productive outs, even amongst their pitchers. Subro's strength lies in his deep, internalized understanding of Valentine's mentality, where the fourth batter is not the cleanup slugger, but the fourth man in the order, the person responsible for situational hitting and moving runners over.
Subro knows how to win with guile, not just muscle. He was part of that 2005 championship team that, while not defensively spectacular, maximized every single base runner opportunity, turning an average number of hits into an overwhelming number of runs. The real conflict this season will be a battle of opposing philosophies. Shinjo's highly controlled, fixed-sequence lineup aiming for 96 wins versus Lotte's fluid, chaotic, nothing-to-lose aggression.
Lotte, because of their low ranking last year, has the ultimate freedom. They can afford to attempt strategies that other teams, fearing humiliation, wouldn't dare. The plot twist here is that Shinjo's fear has forced his fighters team, already committed to winning, to prepare for a whole new kind of war, one where the enemy's greatest weapon is their own position in the standings. Shinjo's shift to resultism makes him vulnerable to this exact kind of disruption.
If Lotte can successfully implement 10-15 high-pressure, momentum-swinging plays in a series, forcing errors and throwing the timing of the fighter's fixed rotation and bullpen into disarray, they become the Pacific League's ultimate spoiler. The fear Shinjo expressed, calling Lotte frightening, is a general's respect for a potential insurgency. It is not fear of talent, it is fear of the unexpected.
The stage is set for a phenomenal tactical showdown, where Shinjo's highly polished resultism faces its most unpredictable challenger, proving that sometimes the fear of change itself is the most logical threat in all of professional baseball. Now we want to hear from you. Do you think the return of Bobby Baseball through Sabro is the real reason Shinjo is terrified of the Lotte Mariners? Or is this just clever mind games from a manager entering his serious winning phase?
Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video, share it with your fellow baseball fanatics, and subscribe to 609 True News for the deepest dives into the world of Japanese baseball.